Like always, want to thank everybody for being here. Tough loss for our guys, great win for them. Give them credit. Give them credit. Again, we're having an issue right now playing field position games. We're playing field position games, and we're having a hard time swinging the field position on special teams. I thought our defense, obviously overall, is played well all season and played well tonight. Obviously, 1 of 14 holding Maryland and 1 of 14 on third down was huge. You have the lead, you want to go 4-minute offense and be able to run the ball. That's been an issue for us all season long, and it showed up again tonight. And then their punter was a weapon for them. I think, looking at this, if I find it correctly, they averaged 44 yards per punt. We averaged 36 yards per punt. That added up as the game went on. So there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of issues that we have to get resolved. I take full responsibility. Like I told the guys in the locker room, the only way I know of getting out of things like this is by working hard. So we're going to get out there on Sunday. We're going to work hard. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. And we're going to work through this. So open it up to questions.
We have 2 handheld mics. Raise your hand, please. Bring a microphone to you.
James, it looked like Maryland's players didn't shake hands at the beginning of the game. I wonder what your reaction to that was, and have you ever seen that before?
I guess we all have a choice and an option to do whatever they want to do. They decided to start the game that way. That's their prerogative. But I've never been a part of that. 20 years, I've never seen that before.
James, was Christian having trouble holding on to the ball for a particular reason? It looked like he maybe had a hand issue or something.
Well, one just came out of his hand. The other one, the running back, was coming by and knocked it out of his hand. So I think there was one for sure. It's hard for me to say it's a problem with it just being one. All right, guys. Appreciate everybody coming.
Coach, with the play at the drive at the end of the game, when you still had the 2-point lead, was there any thought in passing it instead of doing the 3 straight runs there?
Yeah, but if we would have passed it and left time on the clock, then you guys would be coming and asking me the same thing right there. The book says you go 4-minute, you try to run the ball, you take as much time off the clock as you possibly can, and you go from there. That's one of those, it's a tough situation. Obviously, after the fact, when you're not able to run the ball and get a first down and eat the clock up, we needed to get 2 first downs in that situation, then obviously the right answer would be to throw the ball in that situation. But we were hopeful we'd be able to break one, get one out of there. We weren't able to get it done.
James, to your left, when did you realize that Donovan Smith would not be able to play, 1? And part 2, can you evaluate the way Christian played today? Thank you.
Yeah, we pretty much knew that the likelihood of Donovan playing this week wasn't good. You're always hopeful, but we had a pretty strong indication that he probably wouldn't play. Didn't practice all week. Christian, I think the early turnover, we were moving the ball well, and the early turnover, he was expecting the guy to run a go. We ran a post. And that's what resulted in that. So I think that was a big play in the game. Obviously, early on, we were moving the ball and having some success, and that kind of swung the momentum a little bit.